But first up, let me be very clear that there are some landlords who rort the system and take advantage of tenants. That's life. They're unscrupulous and they deserve to be pulled into line. But that should not come at the expense of law-abiding, responsible landlords, and that's what the Palaszczuk government is doing here in Queensland next week, as it hides under the cover of the coronavirus pandemic to slam landlords. Now, under the proposals being put before Parliament next week, here's what landlords can expect. Tenants will not have to pay back rent for the next 6 months. You can't ask your tenant for proof of financial hardship. Landlord insurance will not cover you for rent arrears. Your tenancy agreement will automatically extend by 6 months if it expires during the freeze on evictions. Now, here's one that I think a lot of people will be most upset at. Your tenants can refuse entry for anything other than emergency repairs. So if they're running a meth lab and you want to get in and make sure your house doesn't blow up, bad luck. Your tenants can break a lease with only 7 days' notice. Now, the Housing Minister, Mick De Breeni, probably the greatest dud in Queensland political history, he's outdone himself with this particular piece of legislation. He's from the left faction. Of course, this is where they go. He's using a worldwide pandemic to push through draconian restrictions on landlords that will have far-reaching effects post-coronavirus. He wouldn't dare do it at any other time. Now, did I tell you the unions were running Queensland? Well, they certainly are, and they're the ones who have basically bankrolled De Breeni's past election campaigns. Now De Breeni wants landlords stripped of their powers, giving tenants unprecedented concessions never before seen. Now, landlords vote, Mr De Breeni. They're like the fishermen, you know, the things on the back of the cars. We're fishermen and we vote. And they're filthy at what you're proposing. Expect this to blow up in State Parliament next week.